Yeah,
How you doing, man?
doing fine.
All right. So what do you want to say?
I mean, I told you, I don't know. I mean, do I really have to tell you that you're trolling? Like, seriously?
But I'm not though.
So you're just queuing for support, picking Timo, which is already pretty shit as a support,
I mean, I
and
do
you're not
top
even going
damage,
top lane. You're
but
not even, yeah, you're doing top damage and providing zero peel for your misfortune.
well, I mean, not every champion has to provide peel.
Well, supports do.
Not all supports, no.
Yeah, I mean, there's peel supports and supports that engage or tank. I mean,
I mean,
just
but is
tell
there
me
a rule
how much
that's
you can.
is there a rule that says you have to play a certain support to support certain champion?
Well, there's meta game. If you don't play meta, well, you're gonna be stuck on plat 3 with 1k games.
That's not true though.
Like,
You've never seen anything off meta in fucking high elo.
you are not playing enough meta, you're soft tinting.
I'm not soft tinting though.
That's why you're not getting banned at all. If Night Blue just doesn't cry about it.
I mean, what I do is not bad. Like I don't know. Like, why do you think it's like?
It's not bannable,
So
but it's
sorry.
trolling.
So are you saying it's the? Is it the champion that you think is bad, or like what's the?
No, it's your strategy.
Okay.
Like, it's not technically bannable, but that doesn't mean it's not troll. Like, Riot is not a perfect uh, enterprise.
So so if it's not bannable, then who gives a fuck?
Well, your fucking team. I mean, every fucking time your team wasn't really happy about you anyway. Like, Annie was AFK,
I
but
mean,
you
they're
guys
happy
were
when
happy
we
about it.
win, but yeah, obviously, like when we're upset, I'm like an easy target. You know what I'm saying?
When you win, you get carried. That's it.
What? What'd you say?
You just coin flip every game. Like, it's not like you carry. It's just like,
I
yeah,
mean,
if the enemy team is bad, they're gonna lose to
I
Timo
mean
or
that's
or
league in
top
general.
side.
League in general is a coin flip, though.
Yeah, but you're just increasing the coin flip by a lot. Like, it's insane.
But I'm not though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Like I did the
you're
strat.
the only
I did the
jungler. You're
strat
barely
only
diving.
on a fresh account to diamond with like a
You're
65% win rate. Is that
You're
bad?
legit plat 3 1k games. What the fuck are you talking about?
I did it on a fresh account. No one knew who I was, and I got to diamond with a 65% win ratio. I was a positive win ratio in Grandmaster doing the strat. Like
Yeah,
how could
I'm playing Amumu and Leona to inflate your elo,
that's
and
not my
then
Teemo was above a 50% win rate. The fuck? Yeah, I play on other champions as well, but like
Jesus Christ.
what? Why you
Oh shit,
bring
you're doing wait, you're going Yumi top now. Damn.
what's wrong with Yumi top?
Nothing, dude. That guy is so fucking happy about you.
Hey, I mean if they have the mental to stay in the game, it's like an easy fucking win.
Yeah, it's not like Silas needs levels, dude. It's not like ADCs are way easier to fucking dive.
I
Than top lane.
mean, I
In this case,
mean,
you're going against
I mean,
Kayn, but
they have an ADC top lane right now. So are
yeah, I
you
mean,
saying like,
in this case, normally they don't use that like as an argument. Normally it's not an ADC.
well, I
Plus,
mean,
the turret is fucking there's a reinforcement on the top lane tower. Like this.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, okay,
Honestly,
so
back
there's
in the day, this was good, but they nerfed it and they made the top lane turret like way stronger. That's
right,
why it's
right,
useless
right.
now.
No, I mean, I agree with you to that sense. Yep, that is a negative to the strategy. I 100% agree with you
Yeah,
there.
but yeah, I mean,
But I
then
make
why?
up for it
How do you make up for it?
because I get more spell thief gold. I want to say the first tower is still 50-50. The enemy team doesn't know how to
Like, how
fucking
much
play against it.
gold do you get? Like, are you gonna compare 5 plates to your fucking support item?
But it's usually not a fucking the plates is a separate issue. So I'm saying the support item I get more gold. Usually because I know what I'm doing at least. As far as plates go, a lot of the times we end up actually getting first turret top.
But that's not because the strategy is good.
well,
Like, if you
what
win
the
with
fuck?
this,
But
it's
that's what
because
you were
the enemy
using to
team
define the
plays
bot lane strategy to be good. Is because you said they got the turret plating. So I'm saying if I get the turret plating, you're now saying it's bad?
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying usually if this happens, it's because the enemy top laner just doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, that's what I abuse.
So your strat relies heavily on the enemy team just having no brain.
That's part of it.
Damn. So you say
It's
that
also a
bad.
mental game. Like, Vayne was so pissed off. The thing is, you don't see what the enemy team's typing. Like, that Vayne got pissed off so much that they said, fucking Nami, come top. So are you saying that now we're going to have to report Nami, too, for fucking matching me
Nami
top lane?
shouldn't come, that's the thing.
Yeah, but this
Like,
happens a
you're in
lot,
Plat, like,
bro.
first
This,
of all, you're in Plat. You can do whatever you want in Plat, okay? Like, you can win with
yeah,
anything.
but okay, yeah. So why is this a problem then?
Because it's still trolling.
But it's not though.
You're running, like, that Kaiser, dude, it's fucking... She's not happy about this.
It's a 1v1 bot lane. How is she mad at me?
Yeah, it's always a 1v1, though. Like, last game wasn't.
Yeah, but in the 2v1 top, like, let's just say Nami was bot lane. Do you not
Yeah,
think...
but it's better to be a 2v2 fucking bot.
But let me ask you
The
this.
tower.
But let me ask you this. Do you think Vayne would be pissed off that she has the 2v1 top?
Of course, but she has more resources.
She has more resources. How so?
Well, not more resources, but like your what I said before, the turret reinforcement, dude.
But that doesn't protect her.
Sure.
But if I say I'm telling you from my personal experience, I want to say it's 50-50. Maybe 49, 50, 51. So give it 51% of the time they get it, 49% we get it. Like,
The advantage you get, it's less than the other team. The fact that they don't know how to use it doesn't make it a good strat.
what? But I'm trying to, like, logically, besides the turret plating being stronger, it's a support lane swap.
Yeah, and it's worse. Like, logically, it's a bad strategy. Because the outcome you get from this, it's worse. Like, they get more advantage. Because of the tower reinforcement.
But what we're going in circles here. If I say
No,
I get turrets 50% of the time, and they get turrets 50% of the time, then the turret plating.
Doesn't say this, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
But I'm telling you what happens.
you get inted? I mean, of course you get inted. I wouldn't use so many. If I ever like see you, dude.
And that's why I have the win rate I have on my main account.
Yeah.
Because of people like you that would int me for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, no reason, dude.
Because your mental can't handle this.
Their strategy is like bad, like natively bad.
It's a support lane swap. Like, I'm really confused right now.
You just like told me that you agree that it's bad because of the tower.
I didn't say it's bad because of the tower. I said that's a weakness of the strat. Get the words right.
Dude,
But that's the only thing.
Nowadays is troll, straight up.
What?
Dude, your chat is full of Redditors. It's actually funny.
They're not full of Redditors. Reddit is fucking stupid. I'm banned from Reddit. None of these people know how to use Reddit, trust me. Otherwise, they would have posted shit about me.
I'm gonna respect you for that. Getting banned from Reddit is actually huge crime.
The story would have actually blown up because I actually had my own opinion on Reddit, but they fucking removed my opinion. So, like, you know.
Dude, like, I'm not saying you're a bad player. I'm just saying your strat, like, it's even impressive that you got to plat, like, honestly.
But, I mean, I was winning in Grandmaster with it.
When, dude? 2 years ago, like...
Last year.
And now you're plat 3, like, who, like...
Because there's people like you...
doesn't go to plat 3.
Well, when I am the number... Wait. But when I'm the number 1 inted player on NA... and hated player... I mean, like,
not many people know you on Plat, though. I mean, there's a lot of players on Plat.
everyone fucking knows. Like, I think you don't understand how many people actually know me.
I mean, there was a drama 1 year ago, but
Like, I have like 300,000 views on my Twitch channel. There's videos with millions of views on YouTube about me. Like,
yeah, I know that. So a video, like, there's like a video with like 1 million views.
I mean, there's several, not just like one. But all I'm saying is when people play... Okay, and I know you're not going to believe this, right? But the way the stats work is when people play the game and don't AFK, then we win more than we lose with the strategy. I know you're not going to fucking believe that.
Understand that your strategy, like, inherently, like, puts your team on a disadvantage, like, from the start of the game?
But it's not at a disadvantage.
It is at a disadvantage, because, like, you get a 2v1 top and they get a 2v1 bot. It's better to be 2v1 bot than 2v1 top.
Depending on the matchups.
Because of the champions that are played, and because of the tower.
Because of the champions that are played, but every game champions are different.
Dude,
like you can't.
ADCs are always ADC, like pretty much. Like how many times are you gonna see a marksman top lane? Like there's like Vayne and Lucian. That's it.
I mean, you see Vayne, Lucian, Quinn, and in the bot lane you could see Syndra, you could see Yasuo. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, most of the time it's like...
I mean, most of the time, no. But, like, okay, Ezreal can play safe under turret. Like, certain ADCs can play safe under turret and CS fine. So, I get more Spell Thief gold because I know what I'm doing. I usually deny more CS top lane than bot lane loses. The only disadvantage is the turret plating. And I personally think that I make up for it.
And the fact that your ADC is 2v1. I mean 1v2.
Well, I mean, but their top lane's 2v1, so that negates that.
Yeah, but there's more disadvantages than advantages because of the turret. Like when you count disadvantages, you like win. You know?
Okay, so on paper, the turret plating is a weakness, right? And like so that technically is a negative. But the way that I play, the way that I know what I'm doing, the way that I tilt the enemy top laner, the way I deny more CS, the way I get more Spell Thief gold, and the turret plating is actually kind of irrelevant because we end up getting usually the top turret at the same time bot lane gets the bot turret. So like, you know what I'm saying?
It's tilted as well, you know.
What?
Your ADC is tilted as well.
But that's on an individual basis. Some ADCs are like, fuck, I fucking hate shitty ass plat supports.
Some laners will just buy a Doran shield and stay calm.
But some enemy top laners will also rage quit. You know, whatever.
ADCs that play with you will also rage quit.
Well, I mean, but that's you know, if
I want to analyze
the way equations work is
saying this stuff, it's so, like we can talk about it.
The way equations work is when you have something on one side that's equal to the other, you can negate them out.
Yeah, but the stuff you're saying is like not 100% sure. Like the stuff that we can objectively analyze, it's tower reinforcement, type of champions are played
okay.
most of the time.
All right, let me
not if the enemy player has good mental or not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me put this a different way for you. Okay, so in my opinion, and you could in my opinion. Sorry, I'm team fighting right now. In my opinion, the way to actually oh wait, they canceled the TP. The way to determine if something is decent or not is by looking at the gold values. Typically, if a player has more gold, I consider them to be doing better in the game. Would you agree with that?
Excuse me?
If a player has more gold, typically they're doing better in the game. Is that like a good like I think that's the best baseline to determine how well a player played. I mean, shutdowns, yeah, kind of, but if you take out shutdowns, if you have more gold, you're playing better. Yes or no?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So if I look at the lane matchups and I analyze it and I see that, hey, me, my top laner, and my ADC together have more gold than their bot lane and their top lane, then technically it's a good strat.
Yeah, but it works if the enemy jungler doesn't abuse your bot lane.
But here's the thing. I mean, how the junglers play, yeah, has a huge factor on it, right? Because the jungler can 3v1 dive bot. Now, my jungler can also 3v1 dive top. So once again, that negates out a double negative basically. And also like junglers, like if
an ADC behind, it's typically like way better than putting a Malphite behind. Like a Malphite's gonna be useful.
I mean, that depends on the champ. That depends on the champions that are played. Right, like tanks can tanks typically like tanks can typically come back.
Yeah, ADCs have a really hard time coming back.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean? Their arms are fucking expensive. Like way more expensive, and they don't have a utility kit. They have damage kits.
That not necessarily true either. The items typically, some of the items are not as expensive.
I mean, if you go Varus Lethality, that's the only ADC that has like cheap items and a good ult.
But
we're gonna compare that to like your typical fucking tank.
Okay, so I'm saying the same thing you are to a sense. I think like tanks, yeah, they don't need shit, right? Because they're just meant to be fucking tanky. But if they pick an Irelia top lane, if they pick some kind of carry top lane, and I deny that carry top lane, well, that's fucking huge.
Well, it is. The thing is that...
I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect in every matchup, but I'm saying in a good amount of matchups, like, the strat can be very effective.
Yeah, but imagine, okay, let's say, you're going against Irelia, and you do this strategy, right?
Okay.
Then, your jungler is good, and you abuse her, you fucking dive her, but the enemy team is good as well and does the same to your bot lane. This means that you won't get first tower, they will get it. They get rakes.
Like, you're creating this whole fucking game in your head. Every game is different, bro. Like, all I'm saying is it's not...
I said at the first, like, I said, imagine, like...
Okay, alright, let's...
Hypothetically, like, I'm trying to tell you why this is bad.
Okay.
Like, if both teams are good, and you do the same bot side than top side, then it's better for the enemy team. Because they get first tower, and ADCs are typically better scaling. And they get drakes, well, you get like...
Well, I sometimes roam down for the drakes. Usually the first drake is determined by the jungler soloing it. And usually by the second drake, I'm there for it, you know?
I mean, you need lane priorities, though.
But that's why I said I come down for the second drake. The first drake is usually soloed by junglers.
Yeah, but if you come down, like, your top lane is ahead, your top stays top, and you go with your
okay,
lane,
okay, wait, let me ask
you're
you.
Not gonna get lane prior.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Would you rather have a fed hyper carry top lane, like Jax, Camille, Irelia, you know, like a hyper carry, right? Or would you rather have a fed ADC?
Depends on team comp.
In my opinion, I would much rather have a fed top laner.
Like, you can fed him, but level-wise and experience-wise, top laners, like...
Oh, okay. So level-wise, if it's played well and we dive them, like, the levels are fucking even. Like, they just are. And the level, you know, my ADC gets higher levels.
I mean, he shouldn't, though, but...
I mean, yeah, but it really, it comes down to, I mean, but just like, okay, so I'm 20% of the team, playing a champ that I have tens of thousands of games on, so I, like, obviously, like, I think I'm, like, you know, a high diamond, low master tier Teemo player, in my opinion. That's what I think I am as far as a Teemo player. So I'm doing that. Would you rather have that in your games, or would you rather have someone that first time picks a champion in ranked? You know what I'm saying? Would you rather have me in your games or someone that intentionally feeds? Would you rather have me in your games or someone that rage quits?
Like you're making me choose about like something that's bad and something that's really bad. Yeah, I want you in my team instead of an inter. But I rather you playing an actual role, you know.
I mean, I get that. But all I'm saying is, like, I'm 20% of the team doing a lane swap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and if you really didn't want to play, like, you're like, fuck this, you can dodge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean you can dodge and you're like holding the lobby hostage, I guess.
But I'm not, though. You know?
You are. I mean, people doesn't want to play with your strat.
I mean, but okay, that's like saying if someone picks a fucking champion that I fucking hate. Like, fuck, what champions do I fucking hate? Like, if someone picks Yasuo on my team. Like, I know they're gonna be a fucking shit Yasuo because they're on my team, right?
But they're gonna go mid lane.
But the thing is, they're holding my lobby hostage because I don't want to fucking play with a fucking Yasuo on my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone picks...
But it's not the same. It's just not comparable. You're not only picking a champion, but it's bad at support, like Teemo.
It's not bad at support. That's
only bot lane.
You can't say it's bad at support when I have more gold and more damage than the enemy, than my whole team combined. Like, it's stupid.
That's not being a support, though. Supports provide
supports
heal, engage, or some form of utility.
But not all supports have to do that, and there's no rule written saying that has to be the case.
Well, that's why it's called support, though.
And I'm supporting the team by doing damage. I mean, like this game, I'm playing Yumi. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I might as well just pick Brand if I want to do damage, you know.
You might as well what?
Pick Brand, for example.
I mean, you're saying I should pick Brand?
I mean, there's a lot of supports that are actual considered supports that just outclass Teemo.
If you think Brand outclasses Teemo, you are so mistaken.
Well, he's better teamfight. He's has CC.
I mean, I provide slows, I provide visions, I provide more damage. Like, hello?
You don't provide more damage.
I 100% provide more damage.
You don't.
I'm not even debating you on this one. I'm telling you, I 100% provide more damage. The fuck?
Oh, I don't think so. He has 4 damaging abilities. You have out attack you and your ult, which is not reliable.
You're obviously new to the stream.
Oh, I'm passive.
I'm okay. Let me tell you this, okay? If I get into a game, okay, you have a chance to earn some money here. If you continue watching my stream, and you find
damage dealt doesn't mean you're like doing good anyway.
But you're the one that
0-10 as Teemo by Leandris, and if people just steps on your shrooms and heal after it, yeah, you're gonna be top damage. Congratulations.
But I mean, you were using that argument that you know you're trying to, if you're trying to say that Brand does more damage, I'm saying not, and then you start losing the argument, and so you switch the topic. Like, I'm trying to like.
What? What do you mean?
Like Teemo does more damage. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't think so.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm not talking about damage. Like
you watch my stream, and next time I play a Brand support, if you ever see a game where Brand does more damage to me as support and I'm playing Teemo, I'll give you $100. That's how confident I am.
I'm not saying damage overall in the game. Like,
then what the fuck are you?
Damage input, dude.
Well, of course he's a burst champion. He has more fucking. Yeah, no fucking shit. That's like saying Malphite does more damage than anyone in the game. Like, just because he has a 0.8 AP ratio on his ult. Like, that's so stupid.
He also has more DPS. Like, he's got a burn. He's got the passive. He's got 4 damaging abilities.
Well, if you're talking DPS, like, are you talking short-term DPS, like in teamfight DPS, or
no?
Because overall DPS is damage throughout the whole game, and I have more damage, so therefore I have more DPS.
Yeah.
I mean, Teemo has more damage per second if you're talking the whole game.
Yeah, what I'm saying though, it's a DPS, like whatever the damage graph. It doesn't mean you're doing
Okay,
good.
let me tell you this. Were you in my game or something?
No, I'm US actually.
Okay, so why did you just randomly decide to come to my stream and get mad or something?
I mean, what if I want to? Like,
Like, I'm just curious. Like, is that like, have you been following for a while? Like, have you been like low key stalking, and then you came up with your thesis, and you're like, hey, I kind of like am mad, and like, you know what I'm saying?
no, I mean, I sometimes come because I'm impressed that you don't get banned at all. Like, that's
Well,
all. I'm
well,
pretty.
well. I mean, if Riot told me I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, then I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean it's good.
But
Like, yeah,
I
yeah,
like
so
some games
guys
it's
sometimes talk.
like some games it's fucking terrible. Like some games my ADC gets dove, and some games it's fucking garbage. And like my top laner doesn't do shit. And yeah, but that's like everything, you know. Like if I pick a bad pick and like I get stomped, well, okay, that's a bad game. Like it happens, you know. But it's not the strat that determines. Well, in that case it is. But like,
Yeah, it is. I mean, I just came here
but some games it's
to
fucking
argue your
amazing.
strat is bad.
But some games it's fucking amazing.
Like on paper, your strat is bad. Do we agree on that? Like it
No.
has more cons than pros.
The only con, like, if you,
What do you mean the only con? It has a lot of cons.
but the pros negate it, dog. Everything that happens to their top laner happens to my ADC.
Yeah, but there's in-game mechanics that support 1v2's bot lane.
No, that's
And
just the
there's
way
in-game
everything is
mechanics
always
that make
done.
it
That's
harder to 1v2
that's.
top.
I mean, but that's people are just like a herd. Like that's the way it's always fucking been for the most part. So people are gonna do what, you know.
What do you mean?
Like technically, if we're talking like logically speaking, it's best to have your support in the mid lane. By far.
No.
100%. Like, it's not even arguable.
Why are pros not doing it then?
They should be. Because,
Okay, I mean...
I mean, you have to, in pro scene, it's different. You can't just throw something new, because you practice against the way the enemy teams play. So you can't just be like, hey, I'm gonna gamble and try this new thing. Like, you just can't do that.
I can hear less crying right now, dude.
What?
I can hear less crying right now. I really can.
LS comes in the Discord sometimes.
Does he?
Yeah.
And what?
What?
And what?
No, I'm just saying he comes in the Discord sometimes.
But does he say something? Or
Yeah, we talk.
does he think your side's good?
I think he. Yeah, I mean, he,
I mean,
you know,
it's a yes or no question, yeah.
I think he thinks it's good. Yes.
You think, or he said?
I mean, he said it's good in some scenarios, it's bad in others. Like,
But it's bad in most scenarios.
no,
Like in more scenarios.
no,
It's worse.
no,
Yeah.
no.
It's just logic, dude. If it has more cons, it's gonna be worse than more
But
scenarios.
but it doesn't have more cons.
It does.
But it doesn't though.
I mean, okay. I mean, I already explained why.
And I already explained some pros, and you obviously didn't have your
Pros
brain
are some
turned on.
Stupid shit like, yeah. Well, I mean, the enemy tilted, and I mean that's some individual shit.
Okay, I already
That's
told
not,
you. All right. So we have the more damage.
that's
Okay.
not solid arguments.
We have
I'm
more.
talking about in-game mechanics, and you're talking about mentals.
I'm talking about mechanics. So my team has more gold. Okay, that's arguably already enough.
No, your team doesn't have more gold,
But they do though.
and the gold is put on the wrong champions.
That's debatable because the champion is up for
And why
debate.
do you say your team always has more gold though? I mean, no.
I'm not always, but more so than not. Over 50% of the games, my 3 laners that I involved in this situation have more
You're talking
gold.
about your games. I'm talking about your strategy alone on paper. I know you're plat 3, dude. Like, okay, in plat 3, do whatever you want.
No, I'm saying in Grandmaster.
dude, you dropped all the way. Like, yeah, you were a grandmaster. Now
But
I
like
don't know anyone
but like
that it's actually grandmaster that goes all the way
but
to
do you
top
know
3 and gets
anyone
top.
that's also hated as much as me? Like, you
First of all,
literally
you
came
came in
in, the first thing you said was, if you were in my games, I would run it down. That's what happens majority of my games. So you like, fuck my rank. Like, fuck
because
my
you ran it
rank.
down.
What?
You are running it down. You're saying fuck you to your entire team and just doing your thing.
I mean, but do you think what... Okay, so if you were to run it down in my games, do you think that's, like, justifiable?
Not really.
I mean, do you think that...
I would just dodge, honestly.
Well, there you go.
I never write down on my main account, actually.
But it's funny, the people that do run it down, I get insta feedback reports for.
Okay, does that make you
I mean, like...
any right? Like,
I mean, but, like, here's the fucking deal, right? People are gonna have different opinions on this, right? Because I'm basically the only one fucking doing it, right? And some people are gonna say it's fucking terrible, some people are gonna say it's good, depending on which game you want, it could be either. Some games it could be phenomenal, some games it could be trash. But at the end of the day, if it's not a bannable strategy, then it shouldn't fucking bother people. Like, it just shouldn't fucking bother people.
do you really think that support should go mid on pro play though? Is that not a?
Oh, I 100% do.
Right.
And that's because they have so much more roam priority, gank priority, jungler helping junglers with scuttles and invades priority. Like, I 100% think that. If every pro player or every pro team switched to support mid, everyone would do it, and they wouldn't go back to the old support playstyle. The only debatable thing is that turret plating still, and that's why I think they're staying there. But that's the only reason why.
Yo,
What's up? What's up?
how was the Silas last game?
All right, GG's, man.
Honest criticism. I think the only reason that you feel like you're so hated is because, like, not like I understand that, like, you throw off the enemy team when you like do some like wacky strategies, but at the same time you throw off your team like just as much.
Right, but there's less.
Which makes it super hard to play because, like, especially in like Plat, where people can only like play one thing against like half the things in the game, like they're not like very talented at all. Like, most people just can't even handle that. So I think that's probably why you feel so hated, and that's why people run it down, because you kind of like, as the other dude said, like, say F you to your whole team when you play. Like, I didn't really mind. It was just kind of weird. I was in promos, but
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Either way, see you, bro.
All right, GG's, man.
I agree with that guy, actually.
What part did you agree with?
I mean, everything.
Well, yeah, because you fucking hate the strat and you would run it down in my goddamn games.
I wouldn't. I just, like, I never write down, really. I would just dodge, probably, if I know.
Yeah, I mean, that was cool that he shared his input, though. I'll give him props there. All right. I mean, do you think my strat is good in any games? Like, is every game fucking terrible, or are there some games where it's like super effective?
I think you're right on the fact that in some scenarios it works.
Okay.
But when you take your strat on paper without having, sorry, I'm not. English is not my first language.
I can tell. You're European.
Yeah. Variables, I think. Yeah, I mean, on your games there are like variables like player mental, what your jungler's gonna do, blah blah blah.
Well, maybe it's because like EU is just like, I think EU is actually more toxic than NA.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I think we talk hard more though.
What?
I think we play less for fun.
Yeah, you guys take it too seriously. NA is a for fun region.
I mean, it's a competitive game though. If I want to have fun, I'll just normal games, you know.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Wait, Laughing, you can just hop on the Discord, bro. Are you home?
Let me finish what I was saying though.
Okay.
What I was saying is like, if you take it on paper, which means getting all this RNG stuff like enemy mental and all this shit, like individual player stuff, I think on paper it's worst in more scenarios than it's good.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
I mean that's fair. You're
Yeah,
you're entitled to have the wrong opinion.
What?
You're entitled to have the wrong opinion.
Sorry, I don't understand. I'm kind of free head.
Okay. Your opinion. You know what an opinion is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. It's wrong.
Well, I don't think so.
Well, that's why it's your opinion.
Yeah, that's what your opinion too.
Do you think Tarek E funnel is bad?
I think Taiki funnel on solo queue is actually insanely good, but because you abuse bad players.
And that's why this strat is good, because I abuse bad players.
I mean, but that's not a solid strat, you know, on paper.
Funnel mastery is not solid on paper.
Yeah, it isn't. That's why it's not played. Probably.
Yo, I need to know, like, I want to see the fucking paper you're writing, man. Like, that's all I want to know. I want to see this on paper shit.
Just an expression, I think. I don't know. I already told you it's not my first language.
Yeah. If you don't know what the expression is, you shouldn't be using it, man.
I mean, I think I'm using it well, actually. But okay.
Like, you gotta, you know, like, okay. Write, I want you to, like, write it on paper. You know how to write on paper?
What I mean is...
Do you know how to write on paper?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you, write all the pros and cons on paper for me?
I mean, I don't need to. Just help.
Yeah, but could you do it for me? And send it to me?
Kinda lazy, not gonna lie.
Well, why you lazy, man?
I don't know. I mean, I just told you what the pros and cons are.
But like, paper.
Why do you want to fuck paper?
Alright, so, we just got the first blood on the top laner. So, like, is
literally just run it down.
Right. And that's part of the strategy, playing against terrible fucking players that don't know how to play against a 2v1.
Yeah, he's Grandmaster terrible fucking players, though.
What?
I don't know what NA. Like, isn't a Grandmaster terrible players, though? Does this work in GM?
Yes.
Or you should go down to Platinum
There's...
and get hard stuck there?
No, it works in Grandmaster.
Why are you Plat 3?
Because there's people like you that actually run it down.
Sure.
I mean, does that make sense?
I mean, it sounds like a cheap excuse, not gonna lie.
It sounds like a what?
Like a really cheap excuse.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's called the fact. Do you know what a fact is? You know what an opinion is, obviously. You have a ton of those. Do you know what a fact is?
Yeah, the fact is that you're trolling.
And that is not a fact.
Well,
So obviously you don't know what a fact. Yeah, if you're saying I'm trolling, that's false. So like you don't like. See, the problem is I'm having a hard time talking to you because you don't know what a fact is. A fact is something that's true in sentiment.
And you decide what's true.
What?
You decide what's true and what's not true.
No, I don't decide what's true and not true. It's called fucking logic that decides that. Like you know, 2 plus
logic,
like 2.
By logic, your strat is bad. I told you many times.
But that's not true. So like
Yeah, it's a fact.
you gotta
Fact is
like 2 plus 2 doesn't equal fish. You know what I'm saying? Like to you though, it might make sense. Like I feel like you actually think 2 plus 2 equals fish, because that's what I feel like I'm talking to right now.
2 plus 2 means fucking dog, I guess.
2 + 2 = fucking dog.
Yeah, for you.
All right, so
Like, I can play that game too, you know? Like,
all right. To be honest, I don't think you would be playing the game because you would AFK the game, or you would dodge the
I would
game.
dodge. I told you many times I would dodge if I had you in my game.
All right. Do you know what a brick wall is?
Yeah.
All right.
You're hitting it.
No, you are the brick wall.
No, you are the
We're not hitting it. You are the brick wall.
No, you're the one that doesn't admit that this strategy is bad.
Because
Besides
it's
itself,
not
The
bad.
fact that it works.
I'm not.
Dragonflight 3, it doesn't mean it's good.
But
Mind if I chime in for a minute?
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Who's this?
I'm the top laner.
Are you Garen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's up, Garen? How you doing, man?
Hey.
How you doing?
Okay, so I was listening to your conversation. I think at first glance it definitely seems troll, but I wouldn't confuse troll with different.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying like you should necessarily do this every game, because if
I agree with you. Yep.
If top lane, if they have like someone range or like Vlad that can play super safe and has no problem just farming,
Right.
I don't think it's gonna work that well.
Right.
But,
But like, look at this game. Like, we got first blood. You're up 33 CS. They're my bot lane's actually ahead too in CS, which is actually fucking hilarious.
Look at last game though. What happened?
But bro, that's not the strategy. It comes down to how people play. Like this top laner knows how to fucking right click and fucking spin to win. Like some top laners don't know how to fucking right click. Like that's not on me.
yeah, I will warn you though. Like, kind of just comes part of the using this strategy that it's like super like off meta and whatnot.
Right.
That you are gonna get flamed, and you're
Right.
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 Blame on you.
Of course, I'm an easy target.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we got first blooded, like, if our jungler just fucking died, he'd be like, yeah, fucking report Nubrac and let's go next. You know, like, like, I get that. Yeah, because in League, everyone wants to fucking gang up on one fucking person and blame it on them when they don't account for their own mistakes. Like, yeah, I get that. And I'm just, like, the easiest fucking target. It's like, oh, fucking Nubrac's in our game? Yeah, if we lose this game, it's Nubrac's fault. Like, oh god, I'm actually dead. Sorry. I'm
My
fucking
point
trolling.
is that
I'm actually trolling.
It's not that you're trolling, but that you're playing some of my
Oh,
stuff.
you might be able to get him.
It's bad.
Oh,
No way.
Lee got him.
Q. Nice.
Alright, not bad. I fucked up. I was overextending. My bad.
What? Okay. She took no damage from my ulti.
Yuumi doesn't have much health. Oh, they're kind of fucking trolling. What are they doing? Never mind. Yasuo can fucking do Yasuo things. Dash through 20 minions.
Yeah.
So as you see, this fucking Garen has strong fucking mental. He's not a little bitch that's gonna AFK, and will probably win this game.
Yeah. I mean, I would just be very careful with the strategy.
Right.
Because, again,
Point
some
you-
games like this, you're gonna shit on them, especially because it's Darius, he's ranged, your
Right.
Q
Right.
blocks his auto attack and whatnot.
Right.
But at the same time, if they were to just... If Yuumi still went bot and Yi just focused bot, they get free Drakes and they can pressure that so hard.
Right, but let's be honest. No one fucking knows how to play like that.
I mean, I agree. I'm just saying.
They're like, yeah, they got the first Drake, right? I mean, this is actually... This game's gonna be coin flipped itself because they have a Master Yi, and past, like, 30 minutes, Master Yi, like, has the highest win
Yeah.
rate, so...
Yeah, it's Yi Yuumi, so...
Wow, he actually ran. I think they could have won that. Yuumi Darius is actually pretty OP because the healing is so insane. Darius is gonna carry? I doubt it. If it's anything, it's gonna be Master Yi.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they introduced Death's Dance, like, so fucking stupid. You build 3 on-hit items, Death's Dance, like, you can't out-damage the healing. Like, most team comps can. Unless you get, like, 2 knockups in a row, like, you're not killing Master Yi. Like... It's like when you go into a Halo game and you turn on the fucking mods, or like GTA and you turn on the rocket launcher. That's what basically Master Yi is.
Yeah. Although it is nice having someone with a blind.
Against...
They're all AD, so just
Yeah,
be able to stack armor.
Yeah, maybe. That is true. They're on Herald. Can we do anything? We have 4, they have 3. We might be able to.
Wait for you.
Oh. I didn't have flash, that's my bad. Well, there's the E ult. Well, they got off Herald at least. Don't know if that's worth my death. Cassidon? Cassidon? Probably should have waited.
So aggroed on me.
That's so stupid. Oh, so close. Oh, yeah. We all should have fucking stayed there and took the Herald. I don't know why, like, some people went in, like, including me. Like, I don't know why we went in, then left, and then came back, and then left, and then it was like one person would come in at a time, and those 3 stuck together. Lee Sin has
mistake, but it's fine.
Caitlyn's 2-0, so that's good. Were you here lurking the whole time, Garen?
I was just listening and seeing if I wanted to join or not.
Oh, okay.
Let me just say though, I don't think you're inting. I
Alright.
just think your strat, it's bad.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not expecting everyone to be like, yeah, I like it. Like, no, I'm not. Like,
The thing is that I think that it's bad because facts, not opinion. You know? Because
well,
I'm telling you why it's bad using in-game mechanics and you're like using stuff like player's mental. Which is not...
well, we already went over that, like, you don't know what a fact is. So they might have not taught that in Europe.
Dude. Okay, like you're just kind of disrespecting for no reason now, and
well, I'm just not.
I literally not answering. Like, a fact is something that's true. In-game mechanics are true.
Okay, but like,
That's
I get more gold than the enemy team.
And another fact.
And
is
that's
that
a
the
mecha-
enemy won't have bad mental every fucking game.
What elo are you?
I'm D2.
Okay, fact. You're fucking shit at the game.
Well, you're plat 3 NA. You're fucking.
But hey, I was Grandmaster.
You were Grandmaster, and what is a fucking Grandmaster doing at fucking plat 3, dude, with over 1k games?
I'm playing a lot of
You're delusional. You are fucking delusional, dude.
But like, hey, at least I'm able to hit Grandmaster, aka trolling, right? I can play a bad strat. I can play a bad strat and get a higher rank than you.
Sure.
How does it feel that I can play a bad strat and get higher rank than D2?
I see you down here, dude. Fucking plat 3 and NA, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, but like, let's be honest. Like, I got Grandmaster. That's a fact.
Yeah, the fuck.
Let's be honest. I also was Challenger. That's also a fact.
Let's be honest, what challenger player just goes down to plat 3 though?
What?
Maybe you were lucky. Maybe you were just lucky.
I mean, like, it's I don't like. Let's be honest. I don't play like hyper carry champs. So like, unless I'm playing jungle. But like, if I'm playing Teemo, I'm not gonna like 1v9 games. Like, You know, I'm not playing Kassadin, I'm not playing Master Yi, I'm not playing... You know what I'm saying? So, like, if one person decides to AFK, like, the odds of winning are very slim.
Plat 3 is just too low.
What?
Regardless of what type of champ you play, Plat 3 is so fucking low.
Well, you know, NA's a for fun region,
for
apparently.
Challenger, Epic Gamer.
I mean, I peaked rank 2 on the NA ladder, so, you know, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
What?
Sure.
No, I did, though.
Rank 2 is now Plat 3. Makes sense.
Hey, Inting can do that to you, man. So, like, why are you only D2, Ban?
I don't know. I guess it's my level.
What?
I guess it's my level. Right
I mean, maybe if you did this troll strat, maybe you could get a little higher, don't you think?
No.
Hmm.
I think you're a coin flipper, and that's how you get.
Hey, I'm okay coin flipping if I'm the fucking one with the getting the fucking luck.
It's bad player.
I'm not a bad player.
If you win off coin flips, like if your win condition is coin flipping, that's a bad player. Even if you have 30 win streak, you're a bad player.
But I'm a good player.
If you depend on that.
But I'm a good player.
I'm not saying you're a good or a bad player. I'm saying that someone.
But
that
do you think do you think I'm a good or bad player?
I don't know. I haven't seen you that much.
All right. So, well, maybe you should watch me some more.
Also, it's hard to tell because you're playing this shit. Yeah.
All right. So how about you watch my stream for like a week and then like we'll recap. How about that?
I mean, just kind of into a Plat 3 Yasuo now, and I don't see anyone running it down. I see you running it down right now.
Okay. So are you gonna come watch me for like the next week and then like we'll recap?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. I'm cool. Yeah, this is a fucking easy scam for viewer gain. I know that. Your dad is as big as me? Tell your dad, he knows how to nub then, apparently. Like, okay, let's be honest. Do you think I'm an asshole? Like, do you think I'm a good guy, or do you think, like
this is not personal. I mean, I didn't come here to flame you, like, personally. I'm just here to talk about your strat.
Okay, no, I know you didn't come here. But I'm just asking you your opinion. Like, do you think I'm an asshole?
No.
Okay. Alright. That's cool.
We might have different opinions, but you're not an asshole.
Wow. Ah. Thanks, man. I feel a little bit better.
Your chat 9 days, though, I mean...
Whoa. You can't be talking about my chat like that, man.
Hungry Pimple is kind of butthurt, dude.
No, I mean, he was just stating a fact, dog. He said you're D2, which is true.
He said I'm salty because because I'm hard type D2, like...
I mean...
I guess I'm salty.
I mean... It's a fact and an opinion. Whether you're salty or not, I don't know. But, like, based on the fact, I mean, you are D2, so...
Yeah. What is Hungry Pimple? What is your deal with it? Come Discord if you want to.
Wow, that heal.
God.
Yumi's dead too. Be easy. Okay, Infernal Drake's coming up. Oh shit. Oh my god, I almost died. Well, I mean, I enjoyed talking to you, man. Like, it was a good talk.
Same.
You weren't as toxic as I thought you were going to be honest. Like, I'm going to be straight on. I thought you were going to flame me. I thought you were, like, someone in my last game.
I mean, your chat's toxic though. I mean, when someone just says something different, dude, this
Well,
guy.
I
just
mean,
keeps
I
going.
don't control my chat, dog.
I know.
You
I'm
know-
not trying to blame you.
Okay, I'm probably gonna die to this Yasuo, but like, you only live once. Well, in this game you live multiple times, so let's fuck. I'll wait for Garen actually. I'll be a smart player. Just keep them trapped over there. It's called being smart. Oh shit, they have Herald at the bot. Oh shit, we might lose in him.
Do you get into that match times though?
Yes, I do.
I mean, last games. You were lucky, I guess. Well,
Wait, he
Murphy,
didn't. He didn't get the
that's it.
kick off. I'm kiting. Oh, I'm dead actually. Master you, by the way. Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna happen. Like, they need to remove Master Yi from the game, because that shit's so stupid. And Lee Sin didn't get his kick off. That was also kind of bad. And he alphaed every single Q of mine. Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, a lot of shit happened there. And like, we all stopped chasing for like a second, and then I think we should have kept chasing them. Oh shit. He really popped his ult on that? Alright, I'm in the secret hangout now. I didn't feel like talking to them anymore. I would still talk to Garen. Maybe I should drag Garen in. Hey, Master, you might be doing this, yeah. I was just a distraction. Oh, God. Steal it, steal it. God, he hit the Q and still didn't get it. Ah. Okay, but like, what did I do to deserve this? I like how Kaisa really hasn't done shit this whole game. That's the fucking funniest part. I'm a silver surfer? It sounds like I'm like surfing the web or some shit. Garen's in his promos. We have to win. Yo, I'm cool IRL, but you see, like, oh god. Oh, I meant to flash that. Is Cassidy 16 yet? She's been splitting a lot. The clip does exist. I am a Reddit star at the moment. Link. There's no way someone had the fucking clip. Link it, Big Bones. There's no way someone has the fucking clip. There's no fucking way. I need to get Morello Namicon. There's no way that the clip exists, and there's no way that it's on Reddit. Give me the link to the Reddit thread if it is. There's no way that it exists. How is the good strategy? If I'm demoting like this? I mean, if you take in the account of people inting me, it's not a good strategy. But if you take the strat itself, it's a decent strat. Obviously, yeah. I mean, like, if no one's gonna play with it, then it's a strat that you're not gonna gain elo with, right? Like, it's very simple. If people don't play the strat, like, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy my 2-week vacation. I hope not. I don't want to go on another fucking vacation. Well, I kind of, to be honest, like, low key, I could use another fucking vacation. Like, I could use a fucking vacation. My favorite part is when, the Caitlyn complains, but she autos Yasuo 4 times, standing still, into the wind wall. I mean, that's my favorite part of this game. Did you really kite them into the fucking shroom? My strat is causing people to AFK and not play the game. The strat is, not making people AFK. The strat is making people lose their weak mentals, which then cause them to make irrational decisions. It's a team game. I agree. So tell them to fucking play the game. Yeah, weak mental's not my fucking problem. Why do I do that to my teammates? It's the same as flaming. No, flaming is negatively fucking harassing someone with the intent on fucking, Oh, I got the blind off. Cool. Oh, that was good hitting the fucking plant. The way you defend your strat sounds like a cult leader answering questions and making up the cult's beliefs on the fly. I mean, we're a fucking cult. Do you guys not fucking know that? Like, we're actually a fucking cult. That's what this stream's about. We're family here.